Hi, welcome to Studio Elite Joomla training, back office training. Today we're actually going to teach you how to edit the gallery, the photo gallery on the home page, as well as in some of the inner or in the actual gallery page here. On the home page, you can see there is a latest photo module here, and the module that this photo gallery uses, is a module called Rock Gallery. Okay. When logged into the back office, you can notice here that the Rock Gallery is under the component section. Okay, and you access it this way. Okay. Now, in addition to the Rock Gallery component, which is actually referenced here on the gallery page. The gallery also comes with modules that can be placed throughout the website, um, uh, in specific places throughout the website that actually access the component. Okay, within Joomla, components are basically the holding spot for all the images, and then they also have daughter or children modules that will then read from and display a reflection of certain portions of those actual photos. So let's go down and click Module Manager. Let's open that up in a new tab. Let's keep the gallery open on the left, and let's open up the Module Manager on the right tab. Let's go down to select type. We're going to filter all the modules by the type of module, and we're going to look for Rock Gallery module. So we now have the Rock Gallery component open, and then the module opened here. Okay. Okay, and so we have latest photos. Let's go into this one. Now, if you wanted to duplicate this, you could click here and go to duplicate, or once you actually go into the latest photos by clicking the title here, you could actually click save as copy, and that would potentially duplicate the home page module, which is seen here. Okay, if you wanted to take that module and put it somewhere else. But to just simply edit these files, I do believe that the module on the home page, it is in position extension A. For more on module positions, your template is actually based on Rocket Theme. If you go to Rocket Theme, demo.rockettheme.com/Joomla-templates/Lumiere, you'll notice that the core of your site is set here. Okay, and the style I believe that we used was preset 7 that we worked around. And then if you'll go to features and go to module positions, you'll notice that the entire site is based in rows and columns. Okay, and so when we access the Rock Gallery, notice here is the extension row. Okay, so when we look at the position here for this module, notice it's an extension A. It's basically extension, and it fills B, C, D, E, and F, that row. But more on the rows, go to the demo.rockettheme.com Joomla-templates/Lumiere, and then go down to module positions, and you'll notice there those are the rows. Okay, you can actually filter module content beforehand, before we got in here as well. So you can also order these. If you had duplicates that are in the extension row, you could order which modules show on top of which. If there was another one in this row, then you would see more names showing up here in this list. Here's where you choose whether it's public. You can start publishing. All these settings are pretty general settings, nothing that you should worry about changing. The title is hidden because we used a special title here so that it looked like this, and this is a separate module. So this is a module, and then you can see here that this is a module called the Rock Gallery module, and the latest photos text is probably in the main bottom module, so stacked on top of the extensions module. So let's go back into the module again here. Let's look at some of the options for Rock Gallery, and you'll notice here that it is choosing a gallery called Open House. Okay, and if you want to create a new gallery, you want to go into the component. Okay, and you'll go into galleries here, and you'll go down here to create a new. So we have Open House and we have Dance. If you want to create a new gallery, click Create New. Okay, and we're going to say this is 2000. Okay, we'll call it 14 gallery. It's the latest photos of 2014. You can tag it 2014. Okay, let's go with Numlock is on 2014. All right. Typically, you can kind of leave this all by default if you want. This is pretty standard. 190 is a little small. Let's actually see what the image size here. I think it's actually the images now are on there at about 190. Yeah, exactly. They're 190 pixels. See the IMG here, 190. And you can see here 190 by 150. So if you leave that standard, the thumbnail size on your gallery, the thumbnails are going to be about this size. When you click on them and they are enlarged, then your full size will be 900 by 500 typically at max, but the shadow boxing here does fill the window space. It maximizes to the window space. So needless to say, if you wanted to change this particular module and you wanted to repoint it to a new gallery, you would, after creating the gallery here, automatically publish slices when added to gallery. Yes, just go ahead and click save. All the rest is pretty typical. You would click save here. Okay, the settings are saved in the component. You would go to the module on the home page. This is the home page module here, and then you would click, point it to a new gallery, point it to the 2014 gallery. Click save there, save it there, and obviously we don't have any photos in that gallery. So when we refresh our home page and go to the latest photos section, there shouldn't be any pictures there. Yeah, in fact, gone. Okay, so we want to now obviously go back to our options, repoint it back to the open house here. Click save and click save. Come on, you can save. Open house, save. Refresh this page just in case the save button wasn't working there. Give me 1 second. Options, select. Let's go down to open house here. Click save. Okay, I did notice down here that the little icons here are moving, which means it's taking its time and saving. Let's give it a second. Alright, let's close that out. If this happens again, let's just go ahead and close the module out and go back into the module and see if see if it fixes itself. Otherwise, we may have to clear our cache. Okay, go ahead and click select, select gallery, open house, click save. And looks like here we may have a caching issue, which is actually good training for you. I'm going to go ahead and click in here, click refresh. I'm going to go into my personal cache here, settings, and I'm going to go down to my extensions. This is with Google Chrome here, and I will go to settings. Where's my cache? Show advanced options here, and clear browsing data. I'm only going to clear in the past hour. Clear browsing data. Okay. Come back to wait till this refreshes here. If you're in IE, there's a different set of rules for clearing your cache. Let's go back into modules real quick. Okay, it's asking me to relog in because I cleared my cache, so that makes sense. Okay. There we go. We're going to go into modules and we're going to filter our results again by the type rock gallery module, which reads from the rock gallery component. We're going to go into latest photos here, and we're going to go into options. We're going to select a different gallery. There we go, open house. We're going to save. Give it a second. Okay, it actually looks like Chrome for some reason is not submitting now, even though I cleared my cache. Let's go ahead and try to log into with Studio Elite with Firefox. Go to the backend panel, go to Administrator, and let's go to Login. this password. Let's go to okay. Let's go to the extensions, go to modules here, and let's go down to filter our type again here. Always fun in web design here. Rock Gallery module, and let's go to latest photos, and let's go to options on the latest photos. Here, let's go to options. Let's click select, and hopefully Firefox does not have the same issue with the submit button and the save button for the gallery type, gallery name. Okay, click save. Okay, it finally saved here to Open House. What I actually did is went into Dance and saved it there, and then came back and then switched to Open House, and it just finally saved, just like now. So it may have actually been a server issue. I'm gonna go back to Chrome here, refresh the page. Because we had the same issue between the two browsers, it may have been a database and server issue with that. So I apologize for that delay there. Let's just go ahead and test this one more time here. Open House, click save, see if we have any issues here. Give it a second. Actually, I don't think it ever refreshed. Let's go ahead and close this out because I saved it from a different browser here. Save. Okay. Alright, latest photos in the Chrome browser. I'm accessing from two separate browsers, so. Alright. And options, it should show. Okay, it shows Dance. Let's go ahead and come in here and click Open House, which was the original. Click save. Okay, it finally saved here. There were some database issues, so hopefully you don't run into those same issues. But the link type here is linked to Rockbox 2 full image. Basically, Rockbox is our shadow boxing software that allows it to maximize within the window once it's clicked on the home page. So let's go ahead and re-click here just to demonstrate that. Alright, here's our latest photos. Rockbox allows the shadow box to actually open up. It has this little spindle here, and it will show you your full image. So whenever you have this option, make sure that that's clicked, and then all the rest is common items. The slice limit is the number of items that will show within the grid. We have 10 here, so we have 5 in one row, 5 in another row. 5 is what fits when we use the thumbnail image size of 190 in width. And the dark style is dark, and we use a grid layout. There are some other layouts here, but grid is the best for this website. Also, we can do the column count here, so you want to make sure at least it's proportional, that the slice limit and the grid kind of makes sense. If you're putting 5 across, obviously you'll probably want to do multiples for the slice limit. You'll want to do multiples of 5. And advanced options, nothing there, mostly coding that you need to know, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and let's just do a test. Let's save this module as a copy, okay, and we'll call this latest photos 2. We'll keep it in the extensions tab here. We're going to go to options here, and this one we're going to select the dance gallery. Go ahead and click save. Hopefully we don't have any MySQL issues with the server now. Okay, there it is, finally. Okay, and basically it's just we're pulling from the dance category now. I'm not even sure what's in the dance category, but let's go ahead and click save. Let's go back to the front page here, and it actually should stack another gallery underneath that gallery. There it is right there. That's our dance gallery. And we chose to hide the title. If we wanted to show the title, let's go ahead and show it, and refresh the page here. I usually keep a second, and there it is, latest photos 2. So there's the title. Here are the images. They're already popped up to the shadow box here because they have the rock box slice image option. So at any rate, we just quickly just duplicated one and put it in the position extension. If we wanted to put it not below that extension, we wanted to put it all the way down at the bottom. Let's say, for example, we wanted to add another one on the home page down at the bottom. We'd go back to our features. We'd look at on our module positions, and we'd choose a position or a row down near the bottom, say for example footer, and if that was the case, then we'd put it in the position here. We would put it in footer, say footer A for now. Click save. Come back, refresh the home page, and you'll notice that there is a the images are down here. Actually, we need to put it in yeah, footer. Come back here really fast. Footer here. Footer A. This type of footer A. There's a couple of them in there actually. One of them actually puts it in an actual cell block, and one of them should allow it to expand. Okay. The other thing too is that Joomla does allow you to, or Rocket Theme does have the ability to force module positions, and you can actually change. We have a forced module position down here for footer. In order to rechange that, we would actually need to close out of here. And this is where it gets a little deep, and this is why training does have to be extensive sometimes. If you are making major changes to the site, you would need to go to extensions, okay, to the template manager. You would want to go to the home page, RT Lumiere Home, and these are variations of row types and module position types. Okay, notice that there are exceptions made to the assignment to the home page in the layouts here. So we would want to go down to the footer position, and notice here the footer is full width. Okay, but we've actually forced positions. So we've actually forced 3 positions. If we were to force 6 positions, then and go ahead and save that setting, then instead of having the gallery proportioned into 3, it would actually be even smaller here. So what typically, if you want it to go full width, notice how it's even smaller here. If you want the a column within a row to go smaller, you would write an exception here, and instead of allowing positions, you would go force positions off. And notice here that it's only showing that there's one module, and it's now going to go full screen. So we take force positions off. That doesn't force the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the row. Or the A, B, C, D, E, F, which is 6 positions within each row. Now when we save that footer row on the layouts here, you'll notice here we'll come back, and then you should see that module full screen, full width across the entire width of the footer, and there it is. Okay. So there are some layout options here under templates, and if you need further instruction on that, which you probably shouldn't, please contact me, and I may have to add some additional videos to show you that. It gets pretty deep. So at any rate, let's just go ahead and unpublish the latest 2 photos from the footer position that we made. When we do that, we should go back to the home page here, and once we go back to the home page, notice on the footer it is gone. However, we do have our latest photos here on the home page still visible and still available. Okay, now let's go to our component. Now that's just the module that reads from the component. Now our component is also can be found, the full component can be found on this page. Okay, it has the Facebook, find us on Facebook info on the right there, but this is actually what's called a component gallery page. Okay, and this is basically all the photos primarily. Okay, now to know what type of gallery options that this is pointed to, you would need to go into let's go into menus. Let's go down to our main menu. Now if we want to know what this gallery button here is pointing to, the component that it's pointing to, we would go into our main menu, and we would go down to gallery. We would click gallery. Okay, and the options for the component layout can be found here, advanced options. It's actually pointing to the gallery open house. It's saying I want grid view with 4 columns, dark style, and so it has some small little options here. Okay, how many pages do I show? Do I show the right and the next buttons here? Page 2, page 3. The next buttons, do I show that? And those options can be found in the under the menu, and the menu points to the the type of page. And so there's some others. Do I show the options? Do I show the titles under each image? Do I show the tags? Do I show the date it was created? Do I show the views, etc.? And so all that information then would show up here. This would be the tags. This is the views. This is how many people liked it. Stuff like that, options like that, and it's still all pointed to the slices. So at any rate, if you just want to add new images here and you just want to kind of to propagate and go on to the pages after pages after pages and not really have to worry about categorizing them and leave it the way it is, then just go ahead. Don't edit any options under the menu here. Under the gallery, just go ahead and leave it as gallery view. And it will show basically all the gallery images here, and then it will push these down then a little bit further into the back. Okay, so if not, if you do want to make some changes there, then you would go to advanced options there and make some changes right there. Okay, so now let's go in our gallery. Last but not least, let's show you how to upload images to the gallery here. First thing we want to do is the first thing you do, you have a gallery already made. We created a gallery. The next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and upload. Now let's go ahead and browse files. Okay, and let's go to I'm going to go to Light Explosion, for example, or let's say let's go to, where did I go recently? Pictures. Let's go to New Smyrna. I took some pictures for a ministry, and let's go to pictures. Okay, and let's choose this picture, for example. Okay, let's go ahead and open. This is Minister Stanley Wiley and his wife and his beautiful daughter. They are the senior pastors of Smyrna. Let's go ahead and click upload here, Smyrna Cathedral Church. And notice that the image here uploads. It shows here. Go ahead and close this out. Now notice it has a little red arrow. That means that it's not published. Okay. Now notice how it has these similar options here. Show how many views, how many likes, how many tags. It also says you can trash it, you can edit it, or you can publish it. Let's click edit. Now this edit button is sticky. Notice how I just clicked there once. Double click it fast sometimes in order for it to open here. Little quirky on the button. I'm sure Rocket Theme's working that out. Here you put your title. Here's the slug. It automatically pulls the file name title. You may not want those. You also can tag it here. Okay, add a description if you want. And then in your module, you can choose to show the description, show those types of things, show the caption. Same thing in the gallery. You can choose to show the caption, show the titles if you want, or just simply use it, leave it as photos. But if you did add the information here, then you would have the options. You could yes and turn those options on. So first thing you want to do is you want to create a new. Now it automatically creates an admin thumbnail, which is this thumbnail you're actually viewing here. But you want to create a new thumbnail. Okay, you want to assign it to a gallery. We'll say 2014. Give it a title, give it a slug. You can actually link it to external websites as well, Facebook pages, Facebook users, stuff like that. Caption, tag here, and once you click add it to the gallery here, and you click publish, and click save. Okay, it's actually created a second slice. Okay. Notice how we have one slice here. This was the admin thumbnail slice, and this is the other slice, okay, that the gallery will read from. Okay, once you're done there, click publish here, okay, and click save. Okay, let's go ahead and click close. Notice how the tags turn up green here. Let's go back to the gallery. Let's click refresh, and this gallery actually pulls from Open House. It doesn't pull from the full gallery actually. Or actually pulls from a specific gallery. So let's go ahead and add this here back. Let's go back. Let's click edit again. I forgot. The gallery page does not open up the entire gallery. It only opens up a specific gallery. So let's go back to edit here, and let's add this to Open House. Click save. Okay. Click here. All right. And there is your latest photo. It opens up here. Okay, so it appears that because when the site was first built, that everything was added to Open House because those were the latest photos and the only photos that we had. Okay, and let's go there. That's good. So let's go back here and unpublish this now. We don't want it shown on your site. Go ahead and click close. Okay, and when we're done, we want to go ahead and click trash. Okay, you can actually add upload multiple photos. Go ahead and click delete. It says yes. Okay, you can actually add upload multiple photos. When in your browser, you would then click and highlight using the shift key. Click here, click shift, 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 or you can go ahead and use your mouse obviously and pull them all. When you click upload, it will upload multiples. Click the upload button, and it's going to upload multiples. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, let's go back to our users, our menu, and our main menu here. And let's go back down to the gallery button, which is here. Okay, this is our module. I leave that open on the right. And let's look at the different types of views for the Rock Gallery. Okay, Rock Gallery has gallery view, thumbnails. Okay, so the Rock Gallery actually only shows specific galleries. So on this page here, on this gallery, you're going to have to you can only put specific galleries. We did remove this image, so let's go and remove this. Now I'm going to show you how to add additional galleries underneath gallery. So what you would do is, let's go back, close here, and on the menu we want to create a new menu item. Okay, and we want to go ahead and select the menu type. We want it to point to a rock gallery. Okay, and we want it to point to a gallery view, which is really the only option. The menu title, we want it to be 2014 photos. Okay, now I know I haven't put any photos in there, so what I'm going to do in the meantime is, okay, we want to make sure we want to put it under the parent item. We want to put this under gallery. So it's literally going to be a sub item to gallery. Okay, it is accessible by public. You can leave all the rest of the settings the same. Make sure you put published, okay, for the status, and that should cover it. Go to the advanced options here. Choose the gallery you want it to point to. We want it to point to, let's go to dance, because we know there's none in 2014. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the save button here. Lord help us. Okay, once that's there, I want a grid forest, fine. I want a dark style. Let's see, use slice to find. Let's see, we'll try that. Thumbnail links to use slice link. Details, let's go Rockbox album, try those two. Page laid out. I think all this was the common thing before. Gallery page options, show title, no. Okay, show tags, no. Remove gallery tags, yes. Show counts, no. Show creation, no. Show loves, no. And show views, no. So it's just basically going to show the images. Detail page option, and you can go through all of these. Let me just go ahead and click save. At this point, let's go back to the home page, click here. What we basically created was a new menu item under gallery, and there it is, 2014 photos. I clicked 2014 photos, and there are my dance photos. So you can create multiple galleries underneath this gallery here the same way, and you can create multiples of that. So basically you want to just create, follow the same process here. Let's go back to the menu manager here, save and close that one. Now notice here on the main menu manager, when you go down to the bottom under gallery, you should see a line, a subline. It basically says down and over. There's another one here. You would follow the same process. If you wanted to duplicate that in all of the styles so that you didn't have to recheck all those boxes, what you would do is you would actually go into this menu item here, and then you would go save as copy. To refresh the page, the second one comes in. Notice how it has a 2 there. It's published. Go ahead and click save. Once you click save, come back to the website. Click refresh. Notice under gallery, there's 2 of them now. Go to 2000 photos 2. Boom, there's your second gallery there. Now also on this one, obviously you would just change the name to it, and then you would, under advanced options, you would go and choose a different gallery. We would choose open house for this one. Click save. Give it a second. We're having server issues before. Apologize about that. Okay, should be done by now. And we are starting to rock and roll here, as long as we don't have server issues. Alright, that actually took a few minutes. Go ahead and click save here, and come back to refresh the page. Okay. Under gallery is going to be latest photos, 2014's photos 2. We'd never changed the title, and there is the open house. So now you can have multiple galleries. This also has the pagination, and so you can change those options as well. How many photos show per page, and so that maybe you want them all to show on the same page. Okay. So now in order to remove these two, we go back to the menu manager here. Let's go ahead and click Save and Close. And in order to remove those menu items, we are going to go down to gallery. There's one here, but I'm actually going to go show all here. I'm going to sort my menu items and show all so that I didn't have to go to the second page. Let's go. Here's our rock gallery. I'm going to check there and check there, the 2014, and I am going to go trash. Trash those menu items. Come back to the home page here, or the page, the gallery page, and now it says this page is not even available because no longer is the items are not there. The pages have been deleted completely. So let's go to the home page. So we basically created a whole new gallery page there. We created some new menu items here. We showed you how to change the latest photos module, and you actually could just easily just go into the latest photos here, and after creating a new gallery, just point it to the new gallery name by clicking options. So that would be pretty easy to switch that out. And same thing with the other pages. And adding, publishing, creating new slices here is pretty simple once you get familiar with the software. And I believe that actually should answer all your questions, and should get you through to what you want to do as far as adding photos to your website. Not as easy as it sounds or it looks, but once you get familiar with it, it's pretty easy. So I hope that serves your purposes. So I hope you have a blessed day, and thank you for watching the Studio Elite ADA videos.